Hello everybody and welcome to a new bedwars series, kind of. So, I am a huge fan of Specular Potato. He is a cool YouTuber, and one of his videos kind of inspired me to take up one of my ideas, which were trying to integrate some of my movie and TV shows in playing bedwars at the same time, which are two things that I really love to do. And I was really inspired by his MCU Mondays series to try to create my own called TV Tuesdays. Now, I will say that I was inspired from him. This is not in any way like saying that this was my idea. Full credit to him. Just I did make movie content a while ago, and I kind of wanted to pursue that with bedwars. So yeah, I'm just gonna be playing some solo bedwars, and today's topic is what shows I binged during my summer vacations. So let's get into the first game. Okay, so we're in the first game, and my first topic is gonna be The Office. So, during my summer vacation, I realized that my mom used to watch The Office, and I've been seeing like reviews and stuff about it. So I decided to kind of like give it a try, see what it was about, and I watched a few episodes and I loved it. The premise of the show was there's a boss who's not paying much attention to his employees and being kind of rude and weird and also funny at the same time, and that was really cool for me. You know, I watched the show and I thought it was really cool. And, I started loving the characters. Like, I started enjoying Michael's character, and also Jim and Pam. That was a really cool thing. And just seeing the jokes go on and seeing how it was, I just seemed to really like the show. Okay, let's just win this fight here. And, and the jokes just became funnier and funnier. The characters were like really cool, and seeing these friendships bond more and more, and seeing these characters, it was just a really fun experience for me, and I really enjoyed the show. I literally finished it in like, what was it, 4 days maybe? Like, there were 9 seasons, and out of those 9 seasons, I finished like maybe like 2 a day, because I just watched it from like when I woke up to like 2 a.m., which is frankly quite ridiculous, but well, it was really fun, and I love that experience a lot. So The Office was at first developed by, the UK series, and I started, so what I do is when I really like a show, I start researching more about the characters and the cast, and these actors are so great. Steve Carell, John Krasinski, I just love these people. They're so funny, witty, and like so like amazing, and these characters are probably the reason why I fell in love with the show so much. And watching, wait, I need to sweat a little. No! How did I lose that fight? I'm so bad. God. The cast is really great, and as I went on watching the seasons, I noticed that, seasons 2, 3, and 4 with Michael were probably just some of the greatest seasons, like, I've ever watched. Like, the show had such a great dynamic, and, like, side characters like Stanley were also, like, important and fun. And I love that about the show. Well, we won, I guess. I guess that works. Oh, I'm level 139. Anyways, it's gonna be weird for me to continue now, so into the next game. Okay, so we're in the second game, and I really, the one thing I really liked about The Office is their story and the writing was like a constant throughout the show, as well as, them having like a funny style to it, and it wasn't just, like jokes on around while they did stuff. There was like a proper storyline to, the branch was being shut down, and Michael was being like an honestly like good branch manager, and Scranton was the only one that was working. And I feel like that kind of story was also integral to making The Office what it was, because it had like so much power to it, and I feel like that was really cool. Okay, Okay, so we got that guy. Let's break his bed. There we go. I'm gonna try to kill him here. No! So, I think one of my favorite actors would really be Dwight, because, like, he was, like, this very, like, you know, focused. Oh, he disconnected. Well, that works, I guess. So he was, like, very focused on, like, you know, being, like, the best employee to Michael. He wanted to be branch manager one day, and had all those, like, fantasies about, you know, impressing Michael, and if he could do that one day, he could, you know, get a promotion or something like that. And I feel like that was really, like, a nice dynamic between them, and some of the jokes that were made between Dwight and Michael were really funny. I mean, like, season 2, season 3, season 4, some of the funniest seasons of comedy television that I've watched, and I just enjoyed it so much. Even people like Stanley played, like, roles in it where, you know, there were episodes where, like, Did I Stutter, where, like, they really wanted to talk about how Stanley should, you know, be more respectful to Michael, and how that was a thing. And I like the story aspect of The Office. I think that's really cool. No, he's on 1, are you joking? And I also really love the addition of Ed Helms, Andy Bernard, and Karen Filippelli, because I feel like Rashida Jones, great actor. I loved her in Parks and Recreation. And Ed Helms, he's just a funny guy overall, like, comedian and stuff like that. That really contributed to, you know, them being good characters in The Office. Aqua's collecting M's. I don't know if I like that, but I'm gonna kill Green first. So Ed Helms was a kind of a funny case, because he was, you know, reported to leave just like all the other Stanford branch people did, but eventually, you know, he was a main character because of his just charming comedy and stuff like that. And I feel like he was a really great addition to the show later on as well. Let's just win this fight. GG. But I feel like they really wasted him eventually, because, you know, in seasons 8 and 9, I feel like the character of Andy Bernard was kind of destroyed, because I loved his character. He was probably one of my favorite characters in the show. And then they kind of made him, like, so focused on Aaron that, you know, he became weird. And, you know, like, his trip to the sea. After that, his character became a little weird. And I did not really like that for him. Okay, well, I got his bed, so that's good. And Robert California, not gonna lie, probably one of the worst The Office additions. Like, no hate to James Spaden. I mean, I loved him in Age of Ultron, mainly because the character has a really cool voice. But yeah, his character was so weird and, I don't know, not funny in any way. That maybe there were like 2 jokes where I actually laughed, but otherwise I did not really find James Spader's Robert California funny at all. And I don't know, I feel like that was really close to when The Office died. After Michael left, I feel like The Office really did not get much better in terms of quality. So yeah, that was my opinion on The Office. I really enjoyed the show a lot, and I think it was one of my favorite shows that I'm ever gonna watch. So that's my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think about The Office down in the comments below, and, you know, we'll do that as well. Okay, so this guy is incoming. And I think I got him here. Yep, GG's. Good game. That is a good game. So now we will be talking about Parks and Recreation. Parks and Recreation was being watched by my mom. I decided to give it a shot with an episode, and I really enjoyed it. I feel like it was a great show, and I really liked, you know, how it looked from that episode that my mom showed me, or I watched with my mom. And then I decided to give it a shot. And season 1, gonna be honest with you, not that great. It was a pretty mediocre season. The characters were kind of annoying, and the writing was not that great, and that was a lot of backlash, and it caused a lot of fans to just not watch the show entirely, because they butchered that one season a little bit. But I feel like they were still finding their way, and it was still okay that they kind of made it a little bad, but then that's what made the payoff of season 2 and 3 so beautiful. Also, can I not fall, please? That's kind of annoying. So season 2, I started watching Parks and Recreation season 2, and I found it to be pretty good. I mean, like, the characters, at least Andy, became more of a lovable guy rather than a really annoying guy who was just, working for, who just makes Anne work for him. And, that became kind of nice. And on top of that, I really liked Leslie's, like, passion and stuff. Instead of it being more annoying, it was actually... Did Aqua disconnect? Yeah, he disconnected. Well... that works, I guess. Then we saw Ron Swanson's character. I feel like I've liked his character from the start. He's just been so, like, cool and, does not care for the government. I mean, like, I'm not anti-government, don't attack me in the comments. But, like, I feel like his character was, really one that, was kind of not too much into talking and that, and he and April are, like, kind of like my favorite characters. No offense to anyone else who thinks other opinions, but yeah. So then we got through season 2, and I liked it for the most part. It was enjoyable, and the finale with the coming of Adam Scott and Rob Lowe, great addition to the cast. I mean, just great actors. Adam Scott was on The Good Place for a brief amount of time, and he's a great guy, great actor, and I really enjoyed his, like, nerdy-ish character. Oh, he fell! I can kill him. I can kill him. Yes, let's go. And, Rob Lowe, he was like this really funny, positive guy. Chris Traeger's character, really, like, funny, positive-ish character, who was like, he pointed, like, arms at people when they say his name. Is White coming from me? No, he's fighting Gray right now. I'm so glad these guys are bed trading, because... Oh, brilliant. I can just win this game. Let's go. So, season 4. Now, the thing about season 4 is, it's my favorite season of Parks and Recreation. I'm sorry, but I loved it a lot. Go, 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 go. Let's go! I can get Proc 2 now. And is White coming for me? Is he in my bed? I don't know where White is. That's not very good. Now, I really loved the Leslie Knope, like, voting and stuff. I feel like that was a great storyline. Oh god. Oh god, he's right there. Did he fall? No. No, please, please, sir, please, don't let me... Yes! Yes! Let's go! I won! So that tangent went on for quite a while, but as I was saying, Parks and Recreation Season 4, probably the greatest season of, well, Parks and Recreation, and I just love the whole concept of it. I mean, the fact that, they had actors like Catherine Hahn and Paul Rudd to come in, that was a really cool thing. So Jen Barkley's character and Bobby Newport, I feel like those were really, like, funny characters, great addition to the show for what it was there for. I just really liked this show. I just really liked the season, and I really wanted to see what they would do with it, and I ended up loving it. I mean, the whole concept of having, the whole concept of having Leslie Knope actually achieve her lifelong dream of actually, running for office and all, that I thought was really cool. I really enjoyed that bit. Watching her, switch between campaign managers, seeing, her do the gala in the park, and, that was really awesome. The whole season was very interesting, especially for Leslie and Ben. Season 4, it got really intense. I feel like, it was so like good intense in the way that, you had these characters who were trying their best to, actually create oh my god, I am so scared. And why are two separate teams rushing me? Now this is really bad, because yellow's out for me, and pink's out for me, and everyone's out for me. As I was saying, look, okay, so yeah, overall, just to wrap it up, I really love Parks and Recreation. It's one of my favorite shows ever, and I will be forever grateful that it gave me something to watch, and that I really enjoyed it. So yeah, that was my review on it. Now I have to beat Mr. Pink. Okay, so that was a little bit unclear. Now I know I sound really tired and stuff. I had been recording this for what, 2 hours, 3 hours, and I was kind of getting sick of it because I kept playing games where I didn't say anything about the show, and this was gonna be probably my final one because I had to go to sleep and stuff, and I didn't really explain it really well. But what I said about Parks and Recreation was true. It was one of my favorite shows, and it gave me something to watch and something to binge, and I really loved that, and I would appreciate for it. I appreciate that for. What am I? Anyways, to sum it up, what I wanted to say is Parks and Recreation Season 4 was great. The way they developed the characters with Leslie and Ben's relationship, with her first supporting her, with him first supporting her, to him going, as her campaign manager, and then them becoming back into a relationship. That was a nice way to develop. I liked that the whole group was together. They all were in that one campaign spot, and they all supported and helped her win the election finally. And these characters are just so great. I mean, some of my favorite characters are Andy Dwyer, Ron Swanson, April Ludgate, Leslie, Ben, Tom, Donna, Jerry. I'm basically describing everyone in the show, which just goes on to say how much I love this show and these characters, and I just loved how they developed through the season, from just being like clueless campaign managers as to what to do, to actually helping Leslie win the election and becoming like her teammate kind of in this. And I really like that about this season, the whole struggle and the final intense end moment. I feel like that was a really, really great moment, and I will forever love this season and have it as my favorite season of Parks and Recreation to date. So enjoy me win this game. Base, leave your base, leave your base. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, I won that game! How did I win that game? Oh my god, I won that game! Thank god! Oh, now I can finish recording. It's been a long day. Alright everybody, so that's gonna be the video. First series of TV Tuesdays. Let me know what you thought about it. So the shows I watched are The Office and Parks and Recreation. Tell me what you think about those in the comments below. Anything? I don't know, man. It's been a long day. Lang and sub, bye.